Hey guys, this is RLC's 321 Fantastic Plastic coming back again with another JJ Prize update. I was gonna seriously put it on hold. For the main reason is I'm gonna have to buy another kit just to fix that part of the saucer section because I've completely fucked it up. I'm just gonna buy a whole new kit. And I can't do that until I get paid, and I don't get paid for another few days yet. 20th I get paid, so I can't do that. So I'm gonna have to buy that, and then I'll be able to get some resin and silicone and make a copy of it, and then we'll be good to go. But so, as I said, I was gonna shelve it for now until I got that other part, but then I thought no, I can still carry on doing bits. I was gonna do the nacelles, but I thought no, let's see what we can do with this part first. Okay, that's what I'm doing, this part first. Now there's a few things on here that we can do prior to anything else. One, we've got a photo etch to put on. Two, we can start putting some things on. I need to put some clear bits in, so I'm not going to fully put all of the clear bits on yet because I need to put bits on here. Wait a minute, there should be another bit that goes on there. Hang on a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, sorry about that. Right, okay, so it was this little piece here that I needed to get hold of, and it looks like a clear piece goes into here as well, and then this would get put into here. Oh bugger. This would then get put into there. So I can't really glue this piece onto here just yet because I need to obviously put the clear piece inside it first. So that's gonna just have to stay there for now temporarily, which is weird because it's like something you're hardly ever gonna see. And then another clear piece goes into here. But so I'm not gonna worry about that little piece yet, so I'm gonna put that back in the box just to be on the safe side. Now there's as I said, there's a couple of things we need to do because we've got the photo etch for the shuttle bay. We need to cut, I don't know if you can see, there's already a line in there that we need to cut. So we need to cut there and there for to be able to view the shuttle bay, because that shows that the doors are open. So we have to do that, so I need to get my cutting wheel out in a minute for my Dremel. We've also got some photo etch parts that we need to put onto here and here, and one in there, and then another one just on here, and the same on the opposite side. Also, this ridge inside there, that needs to go, because I believe that is where you would normally, yeah, that's where the top part of the shuttle bay and the bottom part of the shuttle bay would go, and it butts up against that little ridge there. But to get the shuttle bay thing that we've done in, we need to get rid of this part here, because it will already buttress up against this when it's ready. So it's just a matter of figuring out whether it's best to, we need to file that down. So I've got my sanding drum all ready to go for doing that, and we need to do that on both the parts. So and that's, see, this is what I don't understand. That's got some detail in, and that's got some detail in. Alright, but this one, oh no, it does, yeah, so we got those there. And I do believe, there's nothing on the photo etch for, oh yes there is. So we got two of them there. So where's the other one? Isn't there more than just the two? No, there isn't. No, is that right? Let's have a look at these instruction calls. Yeah, there should be more. Oh yeah, there is. There's another 2 there. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I knew what there was. I knew there was. Honestly, I did. I didn't. No, I didn't. No. Right. So let's put those bits on first of all, shall we? So we will get my flip. Cut that one off there. Cut that one off there. Twirl you around. Cut you off there. Cut you off there. Bring that up out of the way because I don't need those bits. So they're really, really tiny. But that's fine. So now I need super glue. Let's move that out of the way. And we also need to figure out how, where, what, when, why we're going to do the lighting in here as well. So I've got the lighting kit part for this out already. Well, the instructions anyway. And let's get our toothpick, get some glue on it. Place a dollop of glue in there, and then get our tweezers. Oh, this is going to be fun. Because however I do it, I need to make sure I keep it in the same orientation. Right. So if I do that with the lines go pointing upwards, there we go. And we lay that on there. And push that in. And make sure there's no, get rid of any excess super glue there. And let's do the same with the other one. No, get off. There you go. And get a bit of super glue in there as well. Same thing again. And again, we want to make sure we get it right. And that's not getting it right at all. Now you're sticking to it. Come off. There we go. Try this again. There we go. Oh, perfect. Perfect second time round. Right, so there's those bits of photo etch. Now there's another bit of photo etch that's going to go on there. And I believe on the instructor manuals it's part 14. Yes. So part 14 will be hidden from view. Up 14 is up the top here. Get off there. Right, so we're going to go with this part there, that part there, and with this I will give it a little bit of a sand. The other one though, it was so fine I didn't need to give it a quick sanding, but this one I do. Okay, so there's that bit there. Let's get our some more super glue on here, and as you can see, I've also cut out an area so lights can come through on it as well. So now I need to get this on just right. There we go. Perfect. Yep, no overhang, no nothing. Yeah, right, okay. So there's the photo etch on that bit as well. So we've got photo etch there, photo etch there, photo etch there. Now there is another piece of photo etch that's going to go on these parts here as well. And they be 8 and 9, so I'm going to need number 9. So let's grab hold of number 9. I'm only going to do one side of these, just so you can see what it's like. Number 9. Okay. And then I'll put the others on and bring you guys back, obviously. I always bring you guys back, so don't you worry. And give that good old gander right there. And then this is going to go on that way. So I don't know, you can't see that. So that thicker end is going to go, no, there we go, that thicker end is going to go at the bottom. Okay. So again, we're going to get some more super glue. This super glue on here. Get our part. And then no, come on, get on there. Get on there nicely. Right, okay, that's weird. For some reason that's bigger than the actual bit. Which does seem strange. Because that's it on. Okay, which is fine, and you are supposed to have that little bit in there as well. But if you look at the back part, you can see where it's hanging over. So I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. Yeah, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Unless it's supposed to bend in some way, shape or form. I don't know. Really don't know why that's not going properly. So I might have to try and trim a little bit off of it just to make it look semi-decent, because otherwise that's going to look a mess. That's sticking out like that. I mean, this part here I could just gently sand down to make it flush with it. I mean, that's the easy bit. Yeah, just keep going very gently with this file here. And there you go, it's pretty much all done. There. So that little bit that was sticking out is no longer sticking out. But I still don't know what I'm going to do with that. So, anyway, I'm going to bring you guys back when I've done all the other pieces, and then I'll show you what I've done with that later. Alright, see you in a bit. Right, okay, so I'm bringing you back. So the photo etch has all been done. All except for obviously the other spinning brassard thingy and the deflector dish things, which is just this outside area here with all the spokes, and then this little spoke right in the middle. Here we go. So that little spoke in the middle with the little bits, they're the two pieces that are going to go onto the ring. But excuse me, that's the photo it's done on that side as well. See, these are going on perfectly, you know, absolutely brilliantly. Why these are so different, I don't rightly know. I don't understand how they're different. I don't know whether it's going to be best for me to try and snip them off to try and make it even, or just leave it. I don't rightly know. I think I'm gonna have to snip them off though. I think I am. And anyway, because these are gonna go upside down. Of course they are. Have I put them on upside down? Have I? Oh, you stupid twonk. That might be why they're not fitted. They're not fitting because I put them on the wrong fucking way. Yeah. Right, let's see if I can get these off safely. Right, there's one. Let's do the other one. That might be the reason why. Why didn't you guys tell me I was doing it wrong? I mean, you're there to help me. No? Alright then, fine. Right then, so this one is going to go on this side. And oh, would you look at that? That freaking well fits a lot better that way, doesn't it? Yeah, of course it would. It's because you're doing it right. It's okay. It's okay. You know, I make these mistakes so you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's my excuse, and I am sticking to my excuse. All right. Okay. So now we've got that on the right way. We just fold that and bend that into its shape and hold it in there. See, now that's much better. That's the way to do it. There we go. Ready? On 1, 2, 3. I'm an nincompoop. I'm a nincompoop. Yes, I am. I'm a nincompoop. Well, at least I figured it out before I started cutting the damn thing down. Goodness me, what a nightmare that would have been. Right. And we get you on there as well. Make sure you're lined and push it in. God's sake. And it's still a little bit off, but it's a lot better than it was. And as you can see, that's how it's supposed to go, by the way. Don't do it the way I originally did. That's wrong. You do it this way. So this is the bottom half. Right there. That's the bottom half of the oobly. There you go. But it's still not quite the right fit, because if you look at the back, you can still see little bits hanging over. But I'm accepting that. I'm not going to worry about that, because you're not going to see that from the side anyway, because there's other things going to be in the way. And this obviously will fit into, excuse me, somehow goes into this area right there, you see? So you're not even going to see that anyway, those outside edges. So we are good there. Okay. Next, what I also want to do, I'm going to put that to one side for now. Let the glue steep. Let's put that to one side so I don't get stuck all over the shop. Right. Now a few other things that I want to do is I'm going to put some bits and pieces in here ready for me to be able to just put it together. So I think like this part here goes in here somehow, like that. It looks like some bits are missing where it needs to hook on to on that side, so I'll put you on this side then. Oh, hair. That's the Mrs. hair there. So I think this is going to go like that. Does that look about right? Yeah, that looks about right there. Because I still should be able to fit the... Where's the instructions? If I glue that on that side, I should still be able to fit the clear part in there before I put the two halves together. So yeah, that should be fine. And I also need to put these in. They're all going on the back end, ain't you? So you are you going on the back end? Or is it this one that's going on the back end here? How does that even go on? Let's get the instruction calls again. Right, so that way. Right, so if that's on the opposite side, so that should. Oh, I see. It goes in there like that. And then obviously this other piece goes in here like that. Right. So then we'd be able to just join those other pieces together onto this. So then we'll be golden. And I still should be able to fit the piece in there. Yeah, okay. We're looking good. We're looking good. What I also want to do here is I've found, oh actually, they're in my pocket. There we go. I found some wood, which I'm kind of hoping once I glue it together and sand all the nastiness down a bit, I might still need to make it smaller because I want it fit inside this little bit area here, so I can have this on a stand. So I still need to make this at least that small. Right, let's get so that big, and let's just straighten that out as well. You know, something like that, which I think once it's all epoxied in and everything, which should be strong enough. Obviously I'm going to have a hole in for my copper pipes, which I have in here. So I've got a really ass long one, or this little thin one, which I'm probably going to use the little thin one because I think that's a nice height. That's a bit too long, but I can always cut it. Or I might even use this one and just cut it in half, because then it's not going to be too big then. And then obviously I'll be able to have the wires going down in it and in here. And this obviously, as you can see, is not too big for that, and it's just going to give it, the wood will just give it a little bit of extra added support forward when it's on there and epoxied into place. But the fun part about that is when the two halves are going to be together, is how would I be able to access it properly. So looks I'm gonna have to just do, there we go, and nope, get on there. Oh yeah, this, I can see this being fun to put together. There we go, held that in place there, and that goes in there. So yeah, I say I should be able to drill a hole about here, which will be just wide enough for that to go into there, right in the middle, in betwixt the two mountain sections there. Yes, I think that'll do. I think that will do nicely. So I'm going to be working on that as well. I think one of the first things I can actually do, where's my wood glue? Where's my wood glue? There it is. Right there. Because then I can just cut it when and if I want to. So if I plonk you over here. Go. And where to put my clamps? That is the question. Where did I put my clamps? Over a bit more. Yeah, but they are. So let's clamp one bit just there, and we clamp the other bit just there as well. So I'm going to let that dry in over a couple of days just to make sure that's all okay. Put that over there. Set dry. I'm coming over. I'm coming over. Right. So I'm going to put some of these together now. Ready, and because obviously when we get into putting things together on here, it should be just quite easy to put it in there. So let's put this on once I find out what I've done with my glue. Use this one, as I say, because I want some of this stuff on ready. Well, ready, basically. So we shall does that glue? I can't remember if that's just gonna go onto that. Yeah. Yep, okay. Then. So then this, and if I bring this together here, and then that'll make sure that I'm getting that in the right spots. Yeah, that's looking good actually. Make sure there's no gaps at the back here. Okay. Alrighty then, that's good. That's looking good. That's looking good. Look then. Right. And let's get just a little bit down in there, just to help hold it in place. Bit more there. Let me hold it. Right, so I'm going to let that dry for a minute before I start on the next pieces, so I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Right, okay, now back. So now I need to do these bits. Now, as I said, I need to make sure that that's in there correctly. And that lines up with that part there, because then the other side should line up correctly on there as well. So we're going to bring this in and hold that into place, and want to make sure it's straight as well. Let's do the same with the opposite side. Okay. And there we go. Because then in theory this all should meet up exactly the same way on this side here. So if we line it all up, and hey presto, yes, fits perfect. Except that part just needs to go in there a bit more. There you go. I can just easily push that in, but yep, there we go. So that is going to fit absolutely wonderfully. Just in there like that, yeah. Okie dokie then. Now the only problem is, I've just realised, this is the LED I was originally going to be using for in here, because it's a 2mm and it's just the right size to go in there. But the problem is, with the shuttle bay, it's not gonna work, because the shuttle bay going in, that's gonna be dangling down, and even if I light block it, you're gonna see it. So that's not going to fit in the back here, so I can't do that. So it looks like I might have to use the 3mm light that was supplied with the kit, the lighting kit that is. I may not have a choice in that matter. Actually no, I do have a choice. I have a choice. Always have a choice. Right, so if I take that bit off, and I'm just gonna, now that's all set as how it should be, I'm gonna set that aside for the moment, and I'm gonna go into the kit, because I've just had a thought. Yes, I know that's very dangerous. So that's the blue. We've got the blue LED with the resistor that's going to go in into here, because what this is part of the oobly flip, so that goes on there like that. The blue LED will go inside there, and then this goes onto this photo etchy pit, photo etch part right there. No, it doesn't. It actually goes through this away. Oh, bollocks. Right, supposed to, isn't it? Yeah. So that's supposed to fit there like that. And this is supposed to fit like that, but I need to twist it around so it goes in that holes. So let's twist it around here a bit more. So that goes in there, and that goes in there. So that's how that's supposed to go on, like that. And then obviously that LED is going to go inside here, and it should light up the, because I'm gonna put a light dusted of white on here, but I haven't light blocked this because I want this to glow as well, and I think it should glow nicely. Take the blue LED out. I'm not going to put the resist on, I just need to make sure. I'm going to make sure, yes, that the thing's turned down to 3 volts, and it is. So if I plonk this blue LED in there like that, line that up again, so it all fits in. So that LED is in there nicely, and if I get power, you do, and the negative, come to puppy you, there we go. We are gonna get a slight glow around that, which is pretty much what I want. I want a slight glow around there, but obviously that blue LED right in the middle there will also light up the oobly at the same time. So let's put that together, put that back in here. So that's what's going to be done with that, but I'm going to do that when I do the finish off the nacelles. Now, because this is the, obviously the bright whites, these are bright whites, not soft white LEDs that we were originally gonna use, but because the bright whites broke on the original part when I was doing the saucer section, I can't use the bright whites, otherwise it's going to look different. You're going to have the soft white in the saucer section and then the bright light in the middle section. No, so we're going to have to keep it all the same. Let's switch you back off. But what I was thinking of, I still need one of these LEDs though. Let's put this back over here, and we put you guys back over there. No, I said put you back over there because this LED is obviously too big to fit in the hole that I originally drilled, but I should be able to work it just about right. If I can drill it down and drill it around. That might be just enough, so hardly any of it is going to be, if you can see there, hardly any of it is going to be sticking down in the bottom. Compared to, if I use that, you got all of that sticking out at the bottom. Yeah. So I'm going to, with my Dremel, I'm going to trim it down here and on this side as well, and then trim it around a little bit. And then make that a little bit smaller, and hopefully it will fit. If not, I've got the bright white SMDs coming in soon, So I could always use those instead. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to say leave it. No, I'm not going to leave this here. What I'm going to do is cut this. Excuse me. And if I get my marker pen so we can see exactly where I'm going to be cutting. Right, and let's get the bridge down. Not the bridge, the shuttle bay. And I want to have a look at the... What's that? Oh, one of the shuttles have come loose. Okay, I'll have to deal with that later. But anyway, because it's the underneath, I want to see roughly... Yes, I definitely need to go pretty much to the edge. Yep. Okie dokie. And as I say, for this to actually fit in here, I need to sand that bit down as well. So I'm going to do that right now so you can see what I'm doing. We'll do that first. There it is, nice and loud. Okay, so now all I need to do is finish it off, trim it off, make it nice. Give it a bit of a sand as well, I think, it looks like. And use the curved side for this, I think. But it will mean I need to light block it again. Still seems to be a little bit just there. Okay. And let's just get rid of this little bit here. Actually, I've done a better job on that side than I did the other. Right, so then in theory, this is going to fit right where the other one was. And of course it isn't. So what's stopping you now? Because I need it to go above this ridge line here. So it seems to be stopping you from doing that. It should be, there we go. There, and then if we put this other side on as well. Oh, bollocks. Right, let's put this other side on first, I think. Let's have a little look. fit that in that way. No, so I'm going to have to fit you in this way. Ah, okay. So it looks like I may have to take a bit more off the top here, because it looks like it's ever so millimeters not fitting in correctly. Alright, so let's try that. Because I just realised I can't shave off that bit because I need that bit to hold on to the back end of the section. So I thought I'd shave off just a little bit on the actual thing itself. Let's put these back. Line you up. There with that. Yes, 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 and yes. Right, so then nope. Stay in place, god damn it. There you go, stay. In theory, that's still not. God fucking piece of ass. There we go. Stay there. It's going to be a lot better once it's probably glued in place, because then it's not going to move, isn't it? But I need to find this out before I do anything, so I know what I need to do to stop things from happening. Off. No. See that? That's coming off now. Oh, glue's still not dry yet. Okay. So. Right. Okay, they're in. You're not in. There you go. You are. You are. You're not. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be fun putting this together. Right. So that should do. So if I put this back in here. And see that it's still not quite gonna fit. So it looks like I may have to take some of that off. Yeah, got no choice other than but to take some of that off on the underside here, but I'm gonna have to make sure I've got something on there that's gonna hold everything in place afterwards. Right, okay. Right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that there. Guys, I'm going to have to take some of this off here just so I can fit it in there. Okay, right. I decided to come back. I didn't end the video. I was going to end the video, but decided not to. I've temporarily taken this one off, this pylon, and as you can see, I have now made it fit. Got it to fit in there. Obviously, you can't see anything because I put that on just to make sure I could fit it in there. But there you go. Once we get some light in there, everything should glow nicely. So I'm going to have to put a little light in the bottom here just to light up in there as well. But that's that. I've managed to get that on finally, and obviously this piece is going to be going in that way in there, but obviously minus this piece here once that's all in. And what I'm going to have to do is cut this. Is somehow, for some reason, it's too big to fit in there. I mean, I've shaved off a heck of a lot inside here and I still couldn't get it to fit correctly until just now, and I've shaved an awful lot in there. Let's take it apart. As you can see, I've shaved a heck of a lot off and there's nothing in there now but just normal plastic, so it still wouldn't fit. So what I'm planning on doing is literally trimming a couple of millimeters off of these. That one there. That one there. Okay. And then what I'm hoping, once I glue that into place, I'll bring it back here. Once I glue this into place onto here, because it's going to be a lot shorter, it's going to be a lot better, and also it looks like it's come apart on one side as well, so I'm going to have to get some glue in there. So now I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. The next video is going to be a continuation of all of this, getting the lights in place and everything like that. So I will see you in that next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye now.